Hello my dear friends. This video lecture is about your unit number 6. In the last video lecture session, we have completed the unit number 5, and after unit number 5, there are the last unit remaining regarding your ETC subject is the unit number 6. So let's start it. First of all, here I consider the one image. From the image you can see there are the person who are working for his or her development. So this unit number 6 is regarding for your self development and self assessment. Okay, so whenever you working in any field, take the example, whenever you working as an engineer, as an operator, as a manager, or also you have to take your example that as a student. So at that time your self development and self assessment is very necessary. If you doing this type of activity like the self development and self assessment, then you can definitely achieve your goal, and you can definitely achieve your success. Okay, so your unit number 6 name is self development and self assessment. So let's start it. So in the unit number 6, there are the mainly 14 words are considered regarding your self development and self assessment. So let's see the content of the unit number 6. Here there are the content of unit number 6 are, first of all, changes, then grow, then persistence, then priorities, then read, learn, listen, record, then remember, assess, think, communicate, and relate. Okay, so there are the points which are considering in your unit number 6. There are the words which are considering in your unit number 6 regarding whenever you working as your self development and self assessment. At that time these words are considering, so that's why these are the words which are considered as a contain in your unit number 6. So this type of words are asked by the GTU examination, so you have to learn about it. So first of all, in this video lecture session, I consider the first 4 words. So let's start. Then after, here is the first word is the change. Okay, so what is the meaning of change? So first of all, change is regarding, we can say, take the example, whenever you working in any field, at that time change is very necessary. If you cannot change your like behavior, your attitude, your working methods, then you cannot stay or you cannot beat your competitors. Okay, so change is very important. So that type of changes are requirement in the personal life also, and also the professional lives. Take the example here, there are the organizational change means what? So change means what? First of all, change is the organizational change that the structure and the work environment to remain the competitive in the domestic and the world market. So the world is the we can say constantly changing. So there are the organization and the business and the organizations are open system, so they cannot vary. We can say whenever you run your business or whenever you start a new your business, at that time changes are requirement. If you stuck only the, we can say only stuck in the traditional method, they can, then your organization, your business cannot achieve the success or not achieve the goals. So change is very important in the every field. Okay, then after, here I consider the one example regarding the change. So what are the, first of all, whenever you working for the changes, okay, whenever you doing this type of change, then after what type of step you have to consider? So there are the mainly steps are considered whenever you try to change yourself or your organization. First step is identify one thing that you need to change. Okay, first of all you have to find out, like whenever you run your organization or your business, at that time first of all you have to find that in which method or which type I would like to change. Okay, I would like to change it. Take the example, you have to identify that my production system is very traditional and I will try to change it. So first of all you have to identify the sector regarding you have to change it. Then the second one is the you accept that you really need to change this one thing. Okay, you have to accept that I have a required to change my production system. Then after, third one is a determine that you will do something to change. You have to determine that these are the sector and I will try to do and I will doing some new changes in this sector. Then after, fourth step, identify the actions points to bring about the change. You have to identify the action that if you try to change in your production system, at that time you have to identify the action point, means in which way you have to try to change. Is like you have to innovate a new machinery, you have to innovate a new production process. So you have to identify the actions area. Then after, take the action according to your identification. You have to take the action and persist your success. Okay, then after you cannot give up, and then you succeed in your changing process. Okay, so regarding this 6 steps, there are the one real example which are considered in the next slide. So here is the example regarding the change. First of all, you will know about it that the State Bank of Saurashtra. First of all, in the banking sector, there are the newly introduced bank is State Bank of Saurashtra, and then after the State Bank of Saurashtra is the only working like as a limited banks, and then after this bank is converted to change from State Bank of Saurashtra to State Bank of India. In the State Bank of Saurashtra, there are the most work are considering on the manual way. But in the State Bank of India, there are the all works are done on the computerized work. And as you know, there are the State Bank of India which are working very effectively and very successfully in our India. So there are State Bank of India, it's converted their changes to State Bank of, we can say Saurashtra to State Bank of India. Okay, so there are the real example regarding the changing their overall, we can say, service method. Okay, then after this State Bank of Saurashtra is converted into the State Bank of India in 1949, 1st April 1949. So these banks are converted because of their higher, we can say, efficiency regarding their services. Then after, the second word is after the second word, we have to consider there are the one quote regarding your, we can say, that changes. Be the change you want to see in the world. There are the Mahatma Gandhi is given this quote that if you change, then you can want as the world, means you cannot change the world, so you can change yourself regarding your overall, we can say, environment. Then after, here is a one image is considered regarding the influence changes at the work. If you doing the some type of this type of changes in your production process, in your services process, then it's, we can say, definitely affect on your employees working condition, employees, we can say, your overall working staff. Take the example whenever we have continued the last example that SBS is converted to SBI. At that time, the SBS members, we can say employees, they are not very habituate regarding the computerized work. So they have faced some problems, but change is necessary. If you're doing the change, then and then you can achieve the success. Okay. Then the second one is grow. Okay. So from the grow, I have taken the one image here that grow means consider in first of all as a human being. So first of all as a human being, first we are child. Then after first of all we are growing step by step from the child to the teenagers, then youngers, and then we are considered as adult. Okay, so growing method is very important in the every field, from the personal life to the professional life, or as a business or as an organization. Whenever you're working, at that time your growing system is very necessary. You have to grow, you have to expand your business. Okay, so here there are the meaning of growing is the become a larger or a greater over the period of time is the increase is called the grow. Okay, so grow your business. First of all, you have to grow your business. Your business cannot just have a limitation regarding the one sector. Okay, I have given you the example regarding our Gujarat, that are the Balaji wafers. Okay, so Balaji firm is started their work in the Rajkot field, and now you can see there are the Balaji is also working as a sponsorship, given the sponsorship to the various reality shows, okay, like Dance Plus, and there are the we can say also there are the Khatro Ke Khiladi. So this type of we can say sponsorship is given by the Balaji. Why? Because they have to grow their business from not limited only to the Gujarat, but they have to try to cover the overall India. Okay, so there are the growing is a very important thing. So you have to grow your business from the micro business, we can say small scale business, to the large scale businesses. So here there are the overall content regarding the growing. So growth is something for which the most companies are strives. Then regardless of the size, then the small firms want to get a big, and big firms want to get a bigger. Okay, so in these companies have to grow at least a bit every year. In order to accommodate the increase, there are the expenses that they develop over the time. With a passage of time, there are the salary increases and the cost of employment and the benefits rise as well. So even if no other companies as the expenses rise, this will to cost arise almost we can say increase over the time. So it is not always possible to pass along this increased cost to the customers and the client in the form of a higher price. So consequently growth is a must occur if the business wishes to keep. If your business means if your business is small scale businesses, then you wish to your business is converted from the small scale to the medium scale, and medium scale to the larger scale. Okay, so this is growth is very important. And as an entrepreneur, as an organizer, whenever you working in your business, at that time you have always try to grow up your business. So here I take the one we can say best example regarding our India. I consider the examples regarding it so you can easily understand it. And every we can say every persons are write there and every students are write the paper, but how you innovate and how you can differ your paper, it's up to you. So here I also consider the all examples, and I wish that you can also learn about it, and you can also write this type of examples in your paper, so your paper will we can say very effectively. Okay, your paper must be as a effective. So here there are the example of Reliance. Okay, so you can know that the Reliance is started as a textile firm. Okay, and the Reliance motto is growth is the life. Okay, growth is the life. If you cannot grow, then your life cannot exist. Okay, so growth is a life is a Reliance motto, or we can say the objective of the Reliance is the growth is the life. So first of all, Reliance is working as a petrochemical or as a textile firm, and then after they have to grow their business in the various sectors. First of all, there are the Reliance Security. Okay, you can know about it. I hope that Reliance Security. So there are the various shares regarding the tele companies, then Reliance Industries. They have to deal in this field. So there are the Reliance Security. Then after, of course, you know that the Reliance Market, then Reliance Petrochemicals, and Reliance Communication. So there are the one firm is only Reliance, and then after they have to expand their sector in the different fields. So whenever you working in any organization, any field, at that time expansion is very necessary. You have to grow your business, you have to expand your business. You cannot limit your business regarding only nations. You have to convert your business to the nation, to the international business. There are the MNCs are working in this field, there are the multinational companies. Okay, then after, the third topic is the persistence. Okay, so what are the persistence? We can say that the meaning of persistent is never give up. Okay, whenever you working in any field, like as a student you are studying, so at that time in your studies you cannot never give up, you cannot give up. Okay, you can fight till the end. Okay, you have to work till the end of your, we can say the end of the life. You cannot give up at anything. Sometimes some peoples are working in the organization, or they have to start a new startup, and if they have face in loss in the 1 year, and they can refuse their overall, we can say, work. So this type of things are not happen by you. You have to never give up. So persistent means, here there are the meaning of persistent is, persistence means refusing to give up. You cannot give up. You can fight till the end of your breath. Then persistent is the only key of success. Whenever you're working in any field, take the example as a student, as a businessman, as an organizer. Okay, at that time persistence is very necessary. If you give up, then you cannot, we can say, stable in the field of the any field. Okay, so persistence is very necessary. You may feel the exhausted and want to give up, but if you persist, you will be reach at the end, and we can say will be even more wonderful than you had to imagine. If you never give up, then your, we can say, your success is considered is a very, we can say, very effective, and you cannot imagine about it. Okay, so no dreams can true in the absence of persistence. I say that you have to build up your dreams, and then after you cannot never persistence. Okay, you cannot never give up in your life. Okay, just not in your student life, but in your life, I hope and I wish that you can never give up. Okay, then after, here there I take the real examples regarding our nations. Here is the image of the Bachendri Pal. Bachendri Pal, and she has faced accident, and then after her wish to be reached at the Mount Everest, and her one leg is cut down in the accident, and then she cannot never give up, and then she is the first lady who will reach at the Everest. So is the Bachendri Pal is the never give up, means they can never give up, and they, we can say that they are the proud of our nation. Then after, the second image, of course you know about it, there are the Mahi. Okay, Mahendra Singh Dhoni. So Mahendra Singh Dhoni is also tell that till the full stop doesn't come, the sentence is not complete. Whenever you work till the end, you have to, we can say, you have to fight, and you can achieve the success. So till the full stop doesn't come, the sentence is not complete. So here is the sentence of Mahi, our, we can say, a former captain. Then after, of course you know about him is the Ratan Tata, who is the entrepreneur of the Tata companies. So the Ratan Tata said that take the stones of the people throw at you, and you use them as a build your mountain. Okay, sometimes you have to, some peoples try to, we can say, in our India there are the various people who have to always try to, we can say, to try to lose your situation and try to not developing you. But as a person you cannot never give up, and if a person can try to try to create a, we can say, try to create a difficulty for you, then you have to accept these difficulties and convert to your successes. Okay, I hope and I wish that you all are doing a very successful life and you can achieve your goals, your dreams, and proud to your parents. Okay, so and then after there are the examples of our Indian persons, and I also take the best example regarding our Gujarat. There are the one girl here, is a girl name is the, we can say, there are the Bhagya Setu Sharma, who is the 21-year-old girl, and she is from the Gujarat, and she is running some NGOs, and she has also got up the various gold medals, silver medals in the various, we can say, sports fields, navy, army. So she is very, we can say, very active, and she is only 21-year old. So I hope also that you are also guys doing some very good activities in your life, not live life for only studies. Okay, you have to do some new innovative ideas, doing some new activities that your parents should proud to you. Okay, so here is a 21-year girl old whose name is a Bhagya Setu Sharma. She is lives in the Vadodara, and she runs their NGOs, and she is very good in the every field, and she is also comes at the roadies in also. So I can also that I imagine that also you can also see this. Okay, so she is the Bhagyesh Setu. Then after, fourth and the last topic is the priorities. Okay, so priorities means what? Whenever you cannot doing this type of priorities, you cannot we can say conclude your priorities, then you can convert your success to the failure. So priorities is very important. If you give the priorities regarding your work, then your work would be work very effectively, and you can achieve your success. As a student, your main priority is studies and co-curricular activities regarding your studies. So you can given the priority to your work 1, 2 and 3 in the every field, whenever you working as an engineer, at that time in the organization, what is your work and what is the best we can say priority you have to given your work. If your priorities are given very good, and then you achieve the success in the overall field and overall your life. So here there are the meaning of the priorities. There are the priorities is the activity that arrange the items or activities in order to importance and relative to achieve your goals. So in the context of the medical evaluation and establishment of the importance and the urgency of the actions that are the necessary for the preserves and the welfare of the clients and patients. Sometimes in the medical field that type of priorities are considering for the welfare of the clients or their customers and their patients. So priorities are very important. Okay, so here you can learn about the 4 words. First of all, change, then after growth, then after persistence and priorities. So these 4 words are considering in this video lecture. So if you find any query regarding these 4 topics, there are the very simple topics and that are asked in your GTU examination. Out of 14, 2 or 3 words are asked in your examination. So you will prepare about it, and if you find any query regarding any topic in your unit number 5 or unit number 6, or we can say till this date, if you find any query regarding the etc subject in any topic, then you can feel to contact me, call me, message me. Okay, so I hope that you can enjoy this e-learning, and this is the last unit of your etc subject. I hope that you will prepare about it. Okay, so thank you so much, and if you find any query, then feel free to contact me. Okay, thank you so much.